Whether that place will be a school or a grave depends on him. Startled awake in his rented room, Soji felt relieved knowing it was all just a nightmare. But seeing Kukuri sitting there drinking tea, the young man felt disappointed because it wasn't a dream. Has my sister been purified? Kukuri returned the phone and explained that what he saw yesterday was the truth. Dead accounts are social media accounts that have turned into ghosts. Once exorcised, that account also disappears. Hearing this, Soji reluctantly accepted that his sister was gone. Anyway, I promised her, so I can't just keep moping around like this. Kukuri saw that and told the young man to stop acting cool. Your smile looks very fake. After criticizing him, Kukuri went out and led Soji to the bathhouse, conveniently introducing that this is an academy for training spirit mediums, exorcists. Although no matter how you look at it, it looks like an inn. Soji was surprised, which makes sense because this boarding school is designed in the style of a hot spring inn for good luck. Since Kukuri failed in the exorcism yesterday, he was talked about by everyone wherever he went. However, there was still a female student who felt sorry for him and wanted to comfort him. And that blue-haired guy looked quite handsome too. Basically, a scandalous element worthy of being stoned. Most people kept their distance and didn't dare to make contact, not knowing how the teacher would handle him after a while of visiting. Soji still couldn't imagine this place was a boarding school. Only an inn would have a counter, an entertainment room, and a gigantic hot spring. While soaking himself, Soji suddenly discovered his wounds had healed. When his body warmed up, he started missing his sister and teared up, while Kukuri was struggling not knowing where the teacher was hiding. Suddenly, he popped up from underwater to show off, intending to scare Soji, but instead, he got scolded by the student until he lost face. The teacher sadly shook hands, introducing himself as Asagi, very pleased to meet you. After bathing, he took the opportunity to relax his muscles and told Kukuri he didn't need to be so tense. However, the kid insisted on not wanting to stay with the person using blue fire. Asagi ignored him and turned to ask Soji if he found. Soji naively thought this guy was joking, so he laughed out loud as if it were true. Kukuri thought the teacher was deliberately provoking him, but that wasn't the case. Asagi was seriously wanting to invite this kid to enroll. A long time ago, spirit mediums had always fought evil spirits for thousands of years. Everything changed rapidly with the birth of the internet. The place where the dead linger shifted to the cyber world, and the nature of ghosts also changed. That is precisely why spirit power is no longer effective. Faced with that situation, the spirit medium world changed by digitizing spiritual energy through electronic devices. After lecturing for a while, Asagi panicked, realizing the kid had walked out without listening anymore.